Sure.
Everybody else.
Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
All praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kwadash.
a double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled, America Will Be Destroyed Due to These Factors, all right? Yeah, you can back it, so all the brothers can get in. All right, somebody get Revelation 16 and 19, and Revelation 18 and 10.
This Revelation 16, 19, and the great city was divided into three parts.
Right, that great city is America, okay? Because America is a great city. And everybody that lives on this landmass is called citizens, all right? Because it comes from city, all right? Go ahead, bro.
Alright, so it says, and the great city was divided into three parts, and the cities of the nations fell.
Right,
And great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High,
right,
to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath.
right. So why is America, or why would this great city receive this great wrath? Why would this city be destroyed? All right, one more backing precept, Revelation 18 and 10.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment,
Right.
saying,
These are the merchants, all right, of the nations, all right, because they had profit off of America. Continue.
Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Right, so America is going to be destroyed within 1 hour because of judgment. Well, why? What has America done to receive such a great judgment that it will be destroyed within 1 hour? All right. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is the next chapter, Revelation 19 and 2. It said, for true and righteous are his judgments, and he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication.
There you go. There you go. So the great whore has did what?
Corrupt the earth with her fornication.
Has corrupt the earth with her fornication. Going into her philosophy, such as Christianity, such as democracy, so on and so forth. If you want to add something
I'm
to
just
it,
saying, under the rulership of the so-called white man,
God.
you know, and chiefly, you know, the power structure in America, the whole earth is in the antichrist vibration, man.
That's
What
right.
they call anti-messiah, man. You know, everyone is against the true doctrine of the Bible, man. You know, because Christianity had nothing to do with the Bible. So you have 2.4 billion people, all right, who are against the Bible, man, and the true doctrine. Then you have the Muslims, which make up like 1.6 billion. You know, they're against, all right, the Bible, man, against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So America has turned everyone, all right, into an anti-Messiah, man.
That's right.
You know.
That's right, and that's why she's considered as that great whore.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and that's the reason why John the Revelator, you know, he actually saw a woman, but it was likened, that woman was likened to America, but he admired her, meaning he loved her. She looked good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it once was for these other nations, like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, you know, when America was doing this thing, you know, it looks good from afar off, but until you take in that bedroom, and we're talking about at this time frame. Now, what does America do? America pulls off the wig, you know, takes off the lipstick, the fucking makeup, you know what I'm saying? One leg is longer than the other.
Titties saying.
Titty sagging, all right? You know what I'm saying? So basically, you all dried up, you know? But continue, bro.
All right, and this is the other charge, and it says, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and have avenged the blood of his servants at her hand.
Right, so the Most High is going to avenge his servants, beginning with the elect of Israel, all right? Because why America basically must be destroyed because of great judgment, because America has also ushered in for these other nations to go off. Hey, get Revelation, bro, since you brought that out, Revelation 18 and 3. Mm-hmm.
All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her
That's
fornication,
right.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her,
Mhm.
and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
That's right, that's right. But hey, these other nations became corrupted. All right, these other nations are wearing suits. These other nations have, you know, like McDonald's and Buffalo Wild Wings,
Women's liberation.
women's liberation. Like out there, Ishmael, you know, they're trying to set up where females are able to fucking drive now, man. And 30 years ago, this was not so. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Now this Nahum 3:1.
Uh-huh.
Woe to the bloody city is all full of lies and robbery.
Right, the bloody city is America, all right? And it's identified as a bloody city. Why? Because it was built on blood, man.
And the prey departed not.
And who's the prey? The prey is actually the nation of Israel. But only the elect of Israel will understand that they are the prey. Go ahead.
The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
Right, and that's actually talking about like downtown in these great cities like Chicago, New York, you know, going through traffic and things of that nature, man. Go ahead.
And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They
Mhm.
stumble upon their corpses because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot,
Mm-hmm.
mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her
The
whoredoms.
mistress of witchcraft, and when you go into mistress in the Hebrew, I forgot the term, but it's actually going into master, meaning that America has mastered all these philosophies, man, and combined them and became great at it, man. Okay.
And it says, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her
And
witchcraft.
we will sail through her whoredoms, man. All right, that's how we got over here. Since you brought that out, Chicago, get Numbers, I think 35 and 33. You said you had something, bro?
Yeah, this Jeremiah 51:7. It said Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Right, like the brother Ayash brought out through her philosophies, man. All right, everybody wants to be like the great whore. All right, go ahead.
It says the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore,
They didn't get tipsy, they got drunken, meaning they really got into America's lifestyle.
therefore the nations are mad.
Right, the nations are mad, man, because they understand what America really is about. They understand that America is actually that great Satan, man, that great deceiver. They understand how Trump now is utilizing the dollar as a weapon through tariffs, man. You want to ask something, bro?
I'm just saying, like it's like these nations have a hangover. You know, like a bad hangover.
Yeah.
You know, you were good that night, you were partying, chilling with the bitches.
Yeah.
You know, and then you wake up the next day, your head hurting, your wallet gone,
Uh-huh.
your car window busted.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, that's the effects of drinking this Babylon juice, man.
What you said on the live chat, Babylon,
XO.
yeah, Babylon XO, bro. Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 50, 31,
Mhm.
32. Behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud.
Yeah, the Yahweh Hashem Shai is against you, and that means his right hand man is against you too. Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
Said the Most High, the power of hosts, for the day is come, the time that I would visit thee, and the most proud shall be.
Spiritually, he's visiting America right now. You see the prophets, you see these small sanctuaries out in every city within the United States and across the world. This is how the Most High is visiting you from a spiritual standpoint. But then it's going to manifest to a physical level. You're actually going to see Yahweh Shai in the host. Go ahead, bro.
The most proud shall stumble and
Mhm.
fall.
Right. Esau, you're going to stumble, you're going to fall, man, because you're that great serpent, man, that's spoken of in the book of Genesis, man. And through your intelligence and wickedness, man, you created an avenue for all these other nations to go off as well, man. Because every nation wants to be like the white man at this time frame. Up until now, that's why China and Russia and all of them are trying to get away from the dollar, because they're thinking they're going to set up their own kingdoms, man.
And at the same time, the Edomites are the most proudest people in the world, man. They don't think they can be stopped. They really can't. They really think their military can't be touched.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
They are the most proud, the proudest people on this planet Earth, man.
That's right.
And hell, they even proud against the Yahweh Shem shot, man.
Yeah.
Cause they put themselves as the Most High and His Son. Got everybody following that fucking crowd saying he's the Lord's Son, man.
That's right. That's right.
And
Hey,
they-
since he spoke of it, I said something.
You know, say when like a bad natural disaster happened, they always say Mother Nature. They never give credit to the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, and now y'all giving credit to the universe.
Yeah.
But who created the fucking universe, man? All right?
We gonna figure that.
Yeah, finish off, bro.
And none shall rise up him up.
Mm-hmm.
I will kindle a fire in his cities, and I shall devour all around about him.
Right. America is going to be destroyed for its wickedness, man.
Come.
You know, for being basically for having these other nations to go off, and we're just harping on that. Also for building this city up in blood. All right, that's the second offense. All right, and since I said they get Numbers 35 and Numbers 35, 33. Right.
So ye should not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood is defiled the land.
Right, this land has been defiled by blood, man. All right, the Gadites' blood, the Issacharites' blood, the Judites, the Benjaminites. All right, all the way down, man, from Judah to Issachar, man. You know, this land is defiled by blood, man. And this is not a righteous killing; it was murder. All right, go ahead, bro.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed there.
Right, so basically, even if you wanted to, and if you gave this land back to our brethren at the same time frame, it won't make it right. Why? Because your blood has to be filled. All right, and that's how you make that's how you make it right. You must be killed in righteousness, man.
Gotta balance it out.
You got to balance it out, man.
And then even all those abortions that be happening
Oh,
here, man.
shit, yeah.
You know, that's on Esau's hands as well. It's on our women, you know, the wicked Israelite women that have it, but her and even the serpent, man.
That's right.
All right, they'll give to the blood of all these abortions, man. 48% chance that the so-called black woman having an abortion, man.
That's
That's
right.
damn near 50-50, man.
Right.
You know.
As
So
he-
who's in,
Go ahead.
no, so who's in her ear the whole time, encouraging her to take the abortion?
Right.
And who's allows it? Because he can outlaw,
And he should
Yeah.
be.
you know. So it's happening under his watch, man.
He's kind of like Paolo when he said, "My hands is clean."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You wanna say something?
Nah, they give you a choice, like where you know, the free will, like per se you got free will, but actuality, according to the scriptures, the law, the real law, you can't have no abortion. So you know, it's contrary to the scriptures. This whole America, so it got to be destroyed. It's going against the whole plan, the whole script.
That's right. That's right.
I
We got the Revelation 11.
Correct.
I got you.
This Revelation.
Slog. All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Yeah, it said, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Hey, you Edomites, man. All right, you fucking fugitives. Why? Because that judgment has not been placed upon you. You're actually running away from your judgment, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
This Revelation 11 and 8.
Right?
It say, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street.
Actually, Israelites, all right, dead bodies from a spiritual, symbolic standpoint, not knowing who you are, due to that veil being cast upon the whole earth. Go ahead.
Shall lie in the street of the great city,
Right, which is America. Continue.
which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Why? Somebody get was it Deuteronomy 32 and is it 32 and 39? Talk about their vine. Is that Sodom?
Oh, 32 and 32.
Oh, it's like Deuteronomy 32 and 32. Go ahead, bro.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
Going back into what the brother Atazuma was saying, man. You gotta pay for that too. You're gonna be judged, man. All right, because basically you crucified Yahweh Shah here, meaning you X'd out his true form. You know, you covered him as a so-called white man, when in actuality he's a dark-skinned brown man, a burnished brown color. You have to pay for that.
You gotta pay for it.
He X'd out the image and the doctor.
Yup.
Doctor.
That's right.
His characteristics.
Yup. Yup.
He has him thinking that he loves everyone.
Uh-huh.
You know, like he's okay with homosexuals. You
Yeah.
know, like he doesn't hurt, like he's not coming back to wage war and righteousness, man.
Yeah.
You know.
So by the so-called white man doing that, that's why he has no form of repentance, man. Like, that's the highest form of blasphemy right now.
That's right.
You know, that's why other people, like the ones our people, they have a chance to repent, man. But Esau, he did the highest form of blasphemy, man.
Yeah. Or actually next to the Holy Spirit, because that's the only one you can't be forgiven of. But he can't be forgiven
Yeah.
anyway, because he's outside the fucking Slacker. He's outside the temple, man.
Yeah, but for a motherfucker to do that, man, to put that step up like that, man, they need death, man.
He's
Yeah.
in the spirit.
That's right.
They need death, cause I don't see no Moabite,
Yeah.
I don't see Ammon, I don't see Ishmael, I don't see Elam, I don't see Jeff, I don't see nobody. But them prophets have done it, man.
When you see through the spirit, that's why Yahweh Shah, after 1,000 years of other nations served, they gonna have their own land. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they ain't for that type of
Yeah.
act like that, man.
Yeah.
That's why Esau gonna get wiped out after he served his punishment, man.
Mm-hmm.
He justified too.
Yeah.
I can't,
What you was gonna bring up?
Yeah, Deuteronomy 32:32, for their vine is of the vine of Sodom and of the fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter.
Right. So you Edomites, man. Hey, you believe in the philosophies of those Hamites, man. And let's just be spiritual about this. If we're talking about your vine, which would be your inner man, all right, and what would be your grapes, what would be your clusters, your actions, all right. You push that homosexuality agenda, man, or that sodomite agenda, and you make it cool. All right, I think I had came across an article today. The guy that one of the writers for Sesame Street, yeah, Arnie and Bert, them motherfuckers supposed to been gay. He just came out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this man is the truest form of wickedness, man. And that's another reason why America's gonna be destroyed.
So you just linked it up with Sodom. Now let's link Esau up with Egypt. You know, but we'll say spiritually Sodom and Egypt. So let's link them up with Egypt. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. You know, so you just linked up, all right, America, you know, meet Esau with Sodom. You know, then the scripture link Esau up with Egypt as well, man. And then it shows the charge, you know, why Egypt gonna be desolate, man? Spiritual Egypt, which is America, and Edom gonna be a desolation, man, because of violence against Judah, man.
That's right.
You know, because they shed innocent blood in their land, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Going back to the Sodom part, it says, well, you know, they trying to do the remake of Lion King, which is one of the most favorite cartoon movies in America. So with Simba, the lion be gay in the Lion King remake. You know what I'm saying? It just goes right there.
And there you go, man. And then you ignorant parents, you should be ashamed of yourself if you even let your kids watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Basically, your kids supposed to be governed by you. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no fucking free choice, man.
Right.
If they're born a boy, then they're a male. If they're born a female, then they are a girl, man. All right, somebody has something?
Yeah, that one. This Hosea 4:1.
Yep.
Hear the word of the Most High, ye children of Israel.
Right. Only you children of Israel, you hear the word of Yahweh. Go ahead.
For the Most High had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
A dispute with the inhabitants of the land, beginning with Esau, because these inhabitants actually follows Esau's format. Go ahead.
Because there is no truth.
There's no truth.
No
because,
mercy.
And why is no truth? Because everything this man does is against the scriptures. Go ahead.
No mercy.
No mercy. Hey, and he'll pull you over for speeding and then turn around and shoot you 15 times.
Yeah.
How's that mercy? Go ahead.
No knowledge of the Most High in the
Ain't
land.
no knowledge. And the brother Yash just broke it down. All right, how he he crucified Yahweh Shai from a physical standpoint and spiritually, man. Because then he teaches in his doctrine against what Yahweh Shai really is about. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2. By swearing, lying.
Yeah, don't he swear? You know what I'm saying? That he's a good guy. He lies. Well, we're going into these countries to to assist with the development of these third world countries. When he's trying to,
I'm saying to liberate these
To-
civilians from tyrant leaders.
right. When he's trying to really strip them from their resources and then have them indebted to him, man.
And swearing on the Bible in the courts.
That's right. Go ahead, brother.
By lying. and killing,
killing,
and stealing.
stealing, and everything this man has got, he has stolen. But then when you walk past his car, he has the audacity to lock that shit.
Right.
And then to do it back to back to make sure it's locked.
Right. Want you to kind of hear it, like, you know.
Steal something.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
That's pride though. That whole character though.
Yeah.
Locking your door type shit.
Yup.
Alright, committing adultery.
Committing adultery, a spiritual adultery, man, because you have our people worshiping these idols, man.
Yeah.
And then also, what do you tell Jake the Rap about? Adultery.
Right.
Mr. What Trey son, Mr. Steal Your Girl, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
They uplift that type of shit.
Yeah.
They break out and blood touches blood.
Right, they break out, blood touches blood because this man is a murderer, man.
Oh, that one quick.
Go ahead.
This Psalms 50 and 16. But to the wicked, the Most High said,
And Esau is the wicked, all right? That's one thing to be a righteous and do to be righteous and do wicked things, like the 2/3 of our people. But this man is programmed to be the wicked, man. All his actions are wicked. Go ahead, bro.
what hast thou to do to declare my statutes,
Right, the statutes. Go into the scriptures. Go ahead.
and that shouldest take my covenant in their mouth, seeing that I hated instruction.
Right, so you make it seem like you're about the scriptures. All right, you present this image, but you hate instructions. Why? Because your actions don't do what your mouth says.
Come on. Cast my word behind thee.
That's what you do. So when you do not follow the format of the scriptures, you're actually casting the words behind you, man.
You know, that, and that in Hosea, you know, like commit adultery and all that, because Esau let them do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Because if the laws was full and fed, I mean, you say you love the Lord and God be trust, that dust should be, they trying to stone your ass. What you gotta do to put you out, put that Dutch out of the lane?
Or what
But it's
about?
not.
Or what about when John the Baptist basically chastised Philip
Mhm.
for sleeping with his brother's wife? What did he do? You know, he didn't hearken to John. You know, basically, eventually he put him to death.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody get Isaiah 22 and 18.
Isaiah 22, you got it?
Get Isaiah
Yeah,
28 and 60. Get Isaiah 28 and 68, bro.
Say 22 and
Yeah,
16.
22 and 18.
Isaiah 22 and 18. He said, He will surely violently turn and toss thee like a ball into a large country.
Mm-hmm.
There shalt thou die, and there the chariots of thy glory shall be the shame of thy Lord's house.
And we was violently turned like a ball via the slave ships. All right, through what we call today is the transatlantic slave trade, man. We were scattered throughout the four corners of the world because of this process, and a lot of us came to America, man. All right, and also the Americas as well. But hey, the focus is America is going to be judged because they receive America. She has received us as slaves, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be judged for that, and we're still enslaved. You know, we're just not spiritually slave.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
And that's why everybody look at the slavery. They don't think about the Northern Kingdom slavery.
Yeah.
They always focus on the Negro slave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the spot. This is the place the Most High gonna destroy, man.
That's right.
This is the spot, man.
Yeah. All right. And to prove that, Isaiah 20:68.
Isaiah 28,
Uh-huh. A slock, yeah, you're right. Deuteronomy 28:68. Slock, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, so like Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with
Right.
ships,
Yahweh did this. Go ahead.
by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Talking about our land. Go ahead.
Mhm. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bond men and bond women,
Mhm.
and no man shall buy you.
And that bond is talking about us being the slaves, and no man shall buy us, meaning we haven't been redeemed, man. All right? But America is going to be judged because it played a significant part in this dark history that they don't want to talk about no more. All right? Y'all got something?
Mhm.
All right, go
Going
ahead.
to the redeeming part. It says, Isaiah 52 and 3, but thus said the Lord, you have sold yourselves for naught, and you should be redeemed without money.
Right. Spiritually redeemed. All right, because the knowledge is based. The kingdom of heaven starts with this knowledge. It talks about Yahweh Shai, how he has the keys of David. It's talking about this knowledge, man. That's how we being redeemed first, and then it's gonna manifest to a physical standpoint, man. All right.
This is Jeremiah 15:29.
Uh-huh.
It's going to what Brother Tyler was saying earlier about how Esau proud. And he said, that's Jeremiah 15:29. It said, call together the archers against Babylon.
Right.
You know, and those archers are all these nations that have nuclear capability, man. You know, because the new bow and arrows, those silos and those missiles, man. It said, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work.
And then none talk about you inhabitants thereof. The only people that's gonna leave here safe and sound is the elect.
It said, recompense her according to her work, according to all that she had done, do unto her.
Right. So what has she done? People received our people in slavery, murdered us. All right. Polluted the world with its philosophies, built this city upon blood. All right. Made our women whores. All right. So on and so forth, man.
Destroying these nations' infrastructure.
Yup.
Drop those atomic bombs.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly doing airstrikes.
Yup.
So the Lord said, telling these nations, shit, do Babylon like she been doing y'all.
Get your lick back.
You know? And that's how no one can say Yahweh Shema Shai is not just.
Yeah.
Cause he even gonna let, like the priest just said, he even gonna let the heathen get their lick back before they go into slavery, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, and this the point. It said, for she had been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel.
And the Most High consider a proud look and abomination.
Mhm.
All right.
I got one. This Jeremiah 15:15. It says, shout against her round about, she have given her hand, her foundations are falling, her walls are torn down, for it is the vengeance of the Most High.
That great judgment is the vengeance of the Most High.
Come.
All right, for being wicked. All right, these are the reasons why you're gonna be destroyed. All these factors through the Spirit we're presenting to the audience, man. Go ahead.
To take vengeance upon her as she have done,
Right,
do unto her.
right. Somebody get Isaiah, is it 33 and 1? All right. Somebody get Psalms 82 and 5.
Isaiah 33:1.
Mhm.
It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled.
And America has spoiled the nation of Israel as well as these heathens, man.
Come,
All right, and at the same time frame, America hasn't been spoiled as of yet. That's
come.
why she's considered as that virgin, meaning that war has not ever taken place on this landmass. What you've seen with 9/11, those were false flag events.
And dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Right, and when you go into that term treacherously, it's actually going into deceit. All right, not manifesting the truth. And America is a notorious for doing this, man.
They be painting the other nations, like they kings and stuff like that, as like criminals and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
well,
Like look at all the guys who they killed off,
Gaddafi,
Gaddafi,
Saddam.
And lie.
yeah,
Yeah, you think the other nation ever forgot about that?
right,
Outlaw.
yeah.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Right, and the only way you're gonna cease to spoil because the Most High is gonna take that aggressive spirit off of you, man. But what's gonna happen, bro?
And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
And that's what they're doing now. All right, that's what they're doing. That's why these other nations are meeting without your presence, because they're plotting at the end of the day to destroy your existence by nuclear fire, man. Nuclear capability.
Even America's allies.
Even which is gonna basically become your enemies going to Revelation the 17th chapter. All right, we almost through. Y'all got something?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
And it's Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe to him that biddeth a blood with visit time with blood,
Right?
and
You
establish
Edomites, you built America off of blood, sweat and tears, man, of the nation of Israel.
establish a city with by iniquity.
Yeah, and what's iniquity? Wickedness, man. All your philosophies goes to the left hand side. It has a satanic vibration, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Oh, that was it.
All right.
So this Obadiah 1:10. It said, "For thy battles against thy brother Jacob,
Right, Esau.
come,
Go ahead.
shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut out forever."
Right, meaning your what they call it, your prosperity, your lineage after 1,000 years is gonna be cut off forever, man.
Posterity.
Posterity, yes, it's like that.
Come.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, "In the day that thou stoodest on the other side,
Going into Psalms 137 chapter, when the Babylonians came in and took us as captives, man.
come."
You was assisting with appointing us out. Yeah, there you go right there.
Right, right. In the day that the strangers carried away captives, his forces,
Mm-hmm.
and foreigners entered into his gates,
Right?
and cast lots upon Jerusalem,
Mm-hmm.
even thou was one of them.
Right. You was in league with this. Go ahead.
But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger.
Why? Because you was an accessory.
Come.
Go ahead.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah,
Yeah, because you was glad. You was happy. Because why? You've had that internal hatred ever since we received that birthright from you. Something you willingly gave up. Go ahead.
over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
That's right.
Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their afflictions in the day of their calamity,
That's right.
nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
Right.
Neither should thou have stood in the crossway
Mm-hmm.
to cut off those of his that did escape.
Yeah.
Neither should thou have delivered up those of his that remain in the day of disgrace.
Mm-hmm.
For the day of the Lord is near upon our heathens.
Mm-hmm.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
That's right.
The reward shall return upon thy own head.
Right. All your wickedness that you've done is coming back. That's what the term recompense means. Go ahead, bro.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain,
Mm-hmm.
so shall all the heathen drink continually.
Right.
Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Mm-hmm. Because you're gonna be in a lower state. All right. The rulership that you have at this present time, you will never have that status ever again. All right. After 1,000 years of slavery, you're gonna be burnt up. That's why in this chapter tells you how we're gonna possess Edom, meaning your lands, man.
Good.
And it's only right that it be Judah, because at the end of the day, look how much hell you put on them in this land. All right.
And then Esau had a chance to do good to his brother.
Yeah.
I like to bring that up. We brothers.
Right, right.
Look at what the love is that
Right, right. You got
that
to
you
track
Christians
me.
speak of, that you Edomite speak of. What was the love then?
Yeah.
man? You know, you had an opportunity, you missed it.
That's
Just
right.
like when you were Cain, you had a chance to sacrifice. You fucked that up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so every chance,
Every
most
chance
time
they
open up
get,
against you,
right, right.
you missed the shot, man.
Yeah.
You just,
You know?
you just can't get it. Just ain't, can't get right.
All right, y'all got something? All right,
Deuteronomy 30:7. The Lord thy power put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
mm-hmm.
Going back to what the brother brought up, all the things that was done to our people is going to be turned back around on Esau,
That's right.
times 2.
All right. That's right. Like this, Ezekiel 4:12 and Psalms 82.
Ezekiel 4:12, And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and
that dung. Go ahead.
and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight.
Mm-hmm. So basically, going into like what happened according to this prophecy, how food is considered as literally shit. All right, why? Because it has no nutrients in it. All right, and America is notorious for producing GMOs, man. And you're gonna be judged for that because there's so many people, you know, and all we care about is our nation, beginning with the elect. You know what I'm saying? Have cancer because they're not consuming real food.
And they're not keeping the land sabbath, you know what I'm saying?
That's
They're
right.
constantly working the earth, the ground or whatever, and they're not giving it rest in the 7th year,
Mm-hmm.
which causes people to have cancer, man.
That's right.
Uh,
All right. All right. Psalms 82 and 5.
And it's Psalms 82 and 5.
Daniel 7 and 24.
They know not, neither they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Hey, all the foundations of the earth is out of course. That's why you don't understand. You can't really tell summer from fall or winter from spring. Why? Because hey, this whole world foundation of course, man. And you have the white man, which are the Edomites to blame, man, because they govern the world. And not Job 19:24 states that the world was given into the hands of the wicked. All right, so that's the reason why the this world is out of course. Like right now, grass is supposed to be dying. Grass is green as fuck down here, man.
right, tomorrow the first day of fall.
Right.
Supposedly it'll be the first day of fall. It's supposed to be 100 degrees for the rest of the week.
That's crazy. September's supposed to be cool, man. Making that transition into fall. Go ahead.
Keep going.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I got a quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Revelation 11 to 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
Right, the nations are angry, man. All right, because sleeping with the whore is not so good after all, man. The grass is not always greener, man. Go ahead, bro.
And the time of the dead that they should be judged.
Right, the time of the dead going to you other nations, man, because you're labeled as the dead. And to prove that, Isaiah, I want to say it's the 14th chapter. Go ahead, bro.
That they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets,
Right,
and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great,
right,
and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
right. Esau has destroyed the entire earth, man. Not just America, but the entire earth. America is just the hub. All right, America is just known as what Basra. All right, it's the capital of these Edomites. Right, the chief city. But at the end of the day, Esau has fucking actually destroyed the whole world, man. Not only from a spiritual standpoint with their philosophies, but from a physical standpoint, man.
Ecosystem,
Yeah,
order.
yeah, chemtrails.
Yeah, that's why you see different animals with the same sex of the animal. They try to mate with the other sex of the animal. You know what I'm saying? The same sex, man. And Esau, because everything's out of order now.
But what about these whales
They bleaching themselves.
beaching themselves?
Birds just
Birds
fall
falling
out
out
the
the
sky.
sky.
Right, right.
You know, oil spills in the
Yeah.
ocean, nuclear waste in the ocean.
Yeah,
You know, everything is polluted, man.
that's right.
You know, everything is defiled. You know, bees, you don't see
Yeah.
bees like that no more.
Butterflies. You rarely see butterflies nowadays.
Yeah.
Man.
You know,
Crickets.
you used to hear you don't even hear them like that. Like
Right.
It's sad, man.
I heard one about 2 weeks ago for the first time. I was just fucking amazed, man. I'm like, you know, back in the day when we was young in the country, man, you knew it was about to get dark because you would hear them, man.
Right, right.
You know. All right, bro. Oh, go ahead, bro.
This Daniel 7 and 25.
Oh, that's the spirit.
That was something.
Yeah, start 24.
Well, Daniel 7 and 24. And the 10 horns came out of this kingdom.
Right, the 10 horns is actually talking about the EU. They added more countries to offset the prophecy. Go ahead.
And 10 kings that shall arise.
Which is reflecting the 10 horns. Go ahead.
And another shall rise after them.
Which is America. Continue.
And he that shall be diverse from the first.
Right,
And shall be subdued 3 kings.
right. Because what did America do? They took down Spanish.
France.
British,
France.
and France. Go ahead.
25.
Uh-huh.
And should speak great words against the Most High.
Right, and that's what America does, man. They speak great words against the Most High. Go ahead.
Should wear out the saints
And
of
that's
the
the
Most High.
point. They're wearing out the saints of the Most High. Even 2/3 of our people are considered the saints. All right, they're just they're in a wicked mindset. And when you go into that term wear out, it's the Hebrew term qalal, and it means to constant harass. So what does Esau does is he utilizes the Deuteronomy 20:15, and basically he uses those curses to constant harass us, man. Huh? Check it out. Just make sure. What is this qalal? Okay, go ahead, bro.
And think to change times and laws.
Right, which he has done, man. And if you want to add something, go ahead.
You know, because we were talking about, you know, the brother talking about how everything got a course. It's like everything got a course, you know. The daylight savings, crap, they add another day to the leap year.
Yeah.
I mean, who in the hell would do that? But, you know, that's Esau, though. Everything's out of course, like the brother was saying.
Yeah. And Salaki, Chicago was right. The Hebrew word for that is balal.
Change the times and laws, and they should be given into his hands until a time and times and dividing of times.
Right, so we was given to Esau's hands in America for 350 years, around 1619, 1620, man. All right, and we were spiritually set free around like 1970 something. Okay, but at the end of the day, America is going to be destroyed for murdering the saints. All right, pushing homosexual philosophies, pushing idolatry. All right, crucifying Yahweh Shah, crucifying the Holy Spirit. All right, what else? We're not eating real food. All right, everything like the brother was saying, that's life. America is against, because at the end of the day, the elite want that birthright, man. Y'all want that's something. All right, Lord willing, y'all are edified. All praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
A double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.